They said WrestleMania was supposed to be WrestleMania. Did I just say WrestleMania twice? They just said WrestleMania is WrestleMania. They just said WrestlePalooza was gonna be like WrestleMania. Um, let's talk about it, cause that was not it, man. So much stuff. I can say, man. I don't care about the women's champion. Either of them. They both stale and suck. Um, the new one and old one, I guess you could say. I miss Naomi. She need to hurry up and come back. I feel like Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch should have won that match.
What a horrible PLE. And like, I really don't want to be negative. I really don't want to be negative, but I'm too passionate. I'm too passionate about the sport. I love it too much. I can't go without thinking about the sport. I really love from the bottom of my heart. I genuinely care about wrestling. I genuinely care about all the wrestlers, all the storylines. I'm a big fan of this. You know what I mean? And I'm sure everybody else is that watches this. But we have to all agree that a lot of these storylines just simply didn't make sense. It really didn't make sense. Was the wrestling good tonight? Yeah. But is the wrestling bad all the time? No. Do we have good wrestling all the time? Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in the WWE, the wrestling matches are pretty good. But anyway, WrestlePalooza, I review was like probably the best match of the night. Io Sky, Stephanie Vicaire, arguably the best match of the night. But for me, I would have to say it was Jimmy Uso versus the Brown Bronze. Okay, that match was the best. I mean, there was even some blood, right? Jey Uso smacked it, like he smacked a chair on the back of Braun Breaker, but I guess he's so thick, you know what I'm saying? That chair just ricocheted right back into his forehead, and it just like bloodied him up. But like, I'm just sick and tired of it, bro. I'm really sick and tired of it. Like, what was the point in teasing this whole thing about like, oh yeah, Jey Uso, he's gonna turn heel. Jey's gonna become like Roman Reigns. He's gonna become like a tribal chief. Oh yeah, and then like you hop into the match. All of a sudden, LA Knight is a special guest referee. For what reason? Okay, yeah, now we're gonna go off and like make LA Knight, Jey Uso become a thing, but it's already a thing. It's been a thing for 2-3 weeks as it is. Like, Jey Uso should have turned heel like on Raw this week, and he should have went into this match like all crazy, all weirded out, and like he should have been the reason. He should have been the one sandbagging the match. He should have been the one that costed Jimmy Uso the victory. But no, instead of that, we're gonna sit here and wait until something big happens. And genuinely speaking, I'm sick and tired of waiting. We're always waiting, always. Like, nothing really happens. I thought to myself, okay, you know, like, here we go again. The heels advocate's gotta mention The Rock. Because we all know it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Black and Samoan in my veins, my culture banging was strange. I changed the game, so what's my motherfucking name? Rock! Gotta get that desecration, defamation, put it all into the masses. Face to face, now we escalate.
You're gonna sing the whole song,
God damn, bro. I need that man to come back ASAP up in this P, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, at this point, I thought to myself, okay, maybe it's ESPN. You know, Drew McIntyre is like a, you know, like the Rock guy, right? He's like with Project Rock, right? But maybe he's going to come back, pop the crowd, you know, like do something like, you know, final boss-ish. Cody's a champion. He might go after Cody again because he told Cody, like, this is not over. Yet, it just seems to be that it is over, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this guy is not even going to show up anymore. And like I said, because it was obviously going to be the first title defense of Cody Rhodes, by default, he's going to win. And like, honestly speaking, this PLE was just absolute garbage, okay? The thing is this. Stephanie Vicaire versus Io Sky was a great match, but that match was originally planned for Clash at Paris, so it wasn't even supposed to be on tonight. Okay, so if we were gonna scrap that match, we were probably gonna get like a stupid Dominic Mysterio match, okay, and that was gonna like be just a stinker, like it usually is, and then we would have a PLE that was even worse, okay. Then the only big match that could actually save us was going to be like the Uso match against the Braun Bronze. That's it. Like the John Cena versus Brock Lesnar match, that was good, but like, goddamn, bro, like, can we stop making these like big matches be the openers? I don't want to see these big matches be openers, man. Like, this match was like supposed to be the headliner. It was supposed to be the main event. It should have been the match to end off the show. Okay, if The Rock wasn't going to come back and like seal a deal on the pay-per-view, then honestly, what the fuck, like what really was the excuse for John Cena not to be the main event? Oh yeah, but Cody Rhodes is a champion. Oh really? Have you genuinely forgotten 2013, 2012, 14, whatever it was, when The Rock and John Cena were feuding and CM Punk was a champion and CM Punk had to be the co-main for every single pay-per-view while John Cena was the main event without the title? Have you forgotten about all of that? So don't come at me with all that stupid stuff with oh yeah, he's got the championship. Who cares about the championship, okay? So let's start off in the beginning. John Cena, Brock Lesnar. I already made a video about this, but damn, man, that was the right decision to make, okay? Squashing John Cena and Big 2025 was the right, it was genuinely the way to go, okay? This fucking guy, bro, he lost to Solo Sikoa. He lost to Austin Theory. He lost to Roman Reigns. He lost to all of these guys. He hasn't beaten anybody legit since 2019. Bro, since 2019, the only name that you beat John Cena clean as a babyface was Logan Paul. Are you kidding me? How low have you fallen, dude? So you can't come over here and try and be all hustle, loyalty, respect, and Super Cena and trying to beat the Beast Incarnate. That's not gonna work for me, brother, because it's not gonna work for anybody. All right, you can't fool me, the people, or any or even the optics of this whole situation. The optics of the situation is this: the Beast Incarnate, he enters the ring, and you go to Suplex City. All right, that's it. That's it. And I've seen some comments saying oh no, John Cena lost. I'm not gonna watch no more. But I'm thinking to myself, look, if John Cena was gonna beat Brock Lesnar, why did Brock Lesnar come back? And if John Cena can beat Brock Lesnar right away, how the hell did he lose to Cody Rhodes? Or why did he have to even turn heel to beat Cody Rhodes? If he can beat him clean as a babyface, if he can beat Brock Lesnar clean as a babyface, why the hell would he have to go dark? You know what I'm saying? Come on, it doesn't make any sense at all. So that's the way I look at it. And the other way that we can look at it is the fact that, okay, now that Brock Lesnar is back and he's looking strong, mean, menacing, this genuinely means only good things for the longevity of the entire roster. Because if Brock Lesnar is back and he's in prime form, he's dominant, then he can go about and do some good work for the WWE. He can go about he can go into WrestleMania 42, 43 and be dominant, he can't be the guy that came back, all right, after losing to Cody Rhodes and then he lost to John Cena and then he's going to lose to Gunther and then he's going to lose to Braun Breaker. Come on, are you kidding? That's not going to work for anybody. So it's the good thing. It's the right decision, and it's a good thing that we got this done because now John Cena can move on. He can have a final retirement match against whichever guy he picks, because at this rate, I mean, who is he gonna, who the hell is he gonna wrestle? All right. Gunther in December, Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker. That's it. Literally, that's it. We don't have that many people left for him to go up against and, convincingly be able to put over. And the thing is, it's not the thing about John Cena putting over talent, it doesn't work. It hasn't worked since 2019. John Cena losing to anybody, it doesn't seem real. He can lose to Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. Yeah, that feels real. But to anybody else, it doesn't feel real. When he lost to Austin Theory, when he lost to Solo Sikoa, when he lost to Roman Reigns, that didn't feel real. That genuinely felt like a wrestler doing his job and putting over talent. That didn't feel like John Cena actually wrestling, because actually, the real John Cena would never lose to Solo Sikoa. He would never lose to Austin Theory. He would never lose to Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? So that's the position that I feel like John Cena is in. And we can just stop kidding ourselves and we can just move forward and accept the fact that the entire year of John Cena in 2025 has been nothing but essentially, booking month by month. And what happened the month before, it doesn't matter. For example, he came out, okay? He lost the Royal Rumble. He enters the Elimination Chamber. He wins it, okay? He wins it. But then he just for some reason has to turn heel for some reason, okay? He already had a match against Cody at WrestleMania because he won the chamber. And he goes into the match against Cody. He cheats, Travis Scott, yada, 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 who wins the belt. Next up, Cody Rhodes just vanishes. Cody Rhodes is nowhere to be seen. Then we have Randy Orton suddenly just RKO him. And then from Randy, he goes to CM Punk. From CM Punk, he goes to R-Truth. From R-Truth, he goes to like the tag match with Jey Uso and Cody, and like Logan Paul teams up with him. And then from that, we go back to like R-Truth or whatever, and then we go back to Cody Rhodes coming back. And then he has a match against Cody Rhodes. And then that's over and done with. We go straight to a match with Logan Paul, you know, the guy that he teamed up with. And then like, you know, like at SummerSlam, for some reason, Brock Lesnar comes out. He F5s him. We don't even get an explanation why he did it. I mean, literally, we waited 5-6 weeks for Brock Lesnar to pick up a mic and explain himself why he did it. He didn't do it. Like the first promo, R-Truth comes out and like, what the hell even happened to R-Truth? I mean, the guy became a damn cornball. What the hell happened to I'm driving now? I'm Ron Killings now. Like, what happened to all of that? You know, whatever, dude. You know, so he comes out, he gets an F5. The week after that, he comes out and like it was supposed to be like an interview segment. He F5s Michael Cole. He F5s Cody Graves. Okay, for some reason, whatever. For some reason, whatever. Okay, and like even in the vignettes, like he's just like saying nothing. Okay, and then he goes in there, he beats him down. Like okay. On a match-to-match objective basis, it makes sense that Brock Lesnar can beat John Cena. But the reason behind why he beat him is non-existent. Like, why did you come back and beat up John Cena? Why did you have to beat John Cena? Why are you feuding with him? Why are you beefing with him? That is what people have a problem with. It's not... I mean, I would like to believe that it's not so much so that people have a problem with Brock Lesnar beating John Cena that the way that he did. No, it's more so about why he did it. Like, what was the reason behind him beating him? Okay? So, anyways, he gets the job done. And then the following match is the Usos match, okay? The Usos and the Braun Browns, they tore the house down, you guys. I mean, honestly, I got to give them a lot of respect. LA Knight being the special guest referee really added a lot of, like, fire to this. He turned a blind eye to all the, you know, the DQ stuff. He allowed for, you know, chair shots. He allowed for table spots. He allowed for a lot of things, and like it just made the match better. And like at some stage, like LA Knights, like Big Bag Bronson Reed, he stepped on the apron, and like LA Knight turns around and he sees him, and he tries to like punch him. Like he tries to punch him. Like this was like an actual like shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like he tries to like punch him, but he forgot that he was a referee. You know what I'm saying? So like it was like, oh shit, you know, like he held himself back, and that was pretty funny. So LA Knight being a referee, I wasn't really fond of it at the beginning when they announced it, but it really turned out to be the right call. I don't think that it added a lot of like it. I don't think it added that much to the storyline of him and Jey Uso, to be honest, because what really happened? I mean, he lost, but that was about it. If LA Knight screwed Jey Uso, I would have gotten it, but he didn't really screw him over. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just more so like Jey Uso smacking the chair onto his own head and, you know, busting himself open. And, you know, I was in a, you know, like a call watching with friends, and they were saying like maybe like they called the match to be over quicker because how bad he was like bleeding. But I don't know, like it felt like that was the end of the match anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they necessarily like, you know, had the match end quickly. But ultimately the match was great. A lot of tsunamis, a lot of spears, a lot of super kicks. Like Jimmy and Jay working together is just like, you know, perfect. You know what I'm saying? They're very synced up. They're very linked in. They're very interlinked. Every move was just like hitting. Every move was just like spot on. Chairs breaking. Everything was really good in this match. I really liked it. This was definitely like the match of the night. But like I said, in terms of a storyline, it didn't really add too much to the fuel. Like I said, Jey Uso, if he had turned heel on the Monday, like it would have made so much more interesting, like, you know, like storylines going into it. It would have made, you know, even if he turned heel tonight, it would have made more sense. He didn't. He got like, you know, he got some color, which really looked good on camera as a visual. But like I said, he didn't do anything with it. So like it was a good match, but the storyline hasn't progressed. And yeah, of course, you know, Monday Night Raw is tomorrow or thing, you know, whatever. But I'm not like, I'm just sick and tired of waiting for it, dude. I'm sick and tired of waiting for Monday Night Raw and like knowing that nothing's going to happen with Jey Uso. Like, you know, they're going to stall. And we're going to get to a point where if he finally does turn, we're just going to be so sick and tired of him like being overexposed and like just like blue balling us to, you know, to get to that point. Because it's like, just turn him heel already, okay? Like the whole yeet movement is cool and all, but we got over that. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to that point where, okay, we got it. We seen it. But like we've had the best days behind us. Like the best Heat days are behind us now. Like the fact that he's like tag teaming with Roman, tag teaming with Jey Uso is a clear indication that this guy is not a single star no more, you know? So, I think we just have to move on from the Yeet stuff. Okay. And then the following match was Stephanie Gunkar versus Io Gunsky. So they tore the house down. This was definitely like the best singles match of the night. Vikari is very talented. She got very great like hard style moves. Obviously, Io Sky is from Japan, but like this was a very very Japanese matchup. Like this was like very NJPW esque, and I'm a big fan of that type of style. And this was just great wrestling. Like the whole moveset of like Vicaire, it's like mixed with like martial arts and like like kind of Muay Thai and like judo. So it's very good, very believable moveset. Nothing is like too crazy. It's not like, super kick, let me spit on my hand and like punch you like Jey Uso. Like it's none of that goofy stuff. Very hard hitting, very clean. The aerial moves are not like insane. Like, like they don't do like 450 splashes, but like, it is very impressive what they do. Like the corkscrew moonsault that Vicaire does, or like the moonsault that Io Sky does. Very impressive. They don't go overboard. Everything was like very well paced. I like the chain grappling. I liked like the spots outside the ring as well. I like the new attire that like Vicaire had, like some new velvet stuff that was pretty good. But I'm really happy that like Vicaire won this matchup, because like I was getting sick and tired of like Io Sky, and like I gotta be honest, dude. Like the whole thing with like Io Sky and Rhea Ripley was getting so annoying and really obnoxious. Like, come on, how much can you tell Ripley that you love her, bro? Like, how much can you say that you respect her, dude? How much can you say, I love you, Rhea Ripley. I respect you, Rhea Ripley. I love you, Stephanie Vicaire. I respect you, Stephanie Gunker. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times can we keep saying that? So I'm happy that Stephanie won. So now we're that now that that is over and done with, we're probably going to get a match between her and Rhea Ripley at Perth. So maybe Stephanie Vicaire can retain at Perth, which she most likely will, given the fact that it is her first title defense. But at the same time, if there's ever a time for Rhea Ripley to regain the title, it should be at Perth. And if Rhea Ripley can defeat, Stephanie Vicaire, it's like, yeah, she could win, but I think that would turn her heel. And I'm not too sure if Triple H wants that to happen just yet. And so yeah, like it might be another instance of like face versus face, but like it gets to a point where we don't even have a single proper heel on Raw anymore. You go to SmackDown Live, you got nothing but heels. You know what I'm saying? So we might need to like transfer a few talent over, like we might have to like swap and do like a draft, restructuring, because I think it's time for some heels to come over to the female side of things. Okay, that was a great match of the night for sure. And then we had the worst match of the night. AJ Goon Lee. Let's goon it up tonight. Let's goon it up tonight. She came out, right, with CM Punk. Becky Lynch came out with Seth Rollins. And this match was so horrible. Like, it was too long. The match starts off, okay? And they're like teasing this whole thing of like, yeah, let the women start, but the women don't start. Becky Lynch, like, she's in the ring, CM Punk is in the ring. And then like she, like, like Becky tags out. Seth comes in, AJ tags out, yada yada yada. They just keep swapping. And like at some stage, bro, we totally forgot who the hell was legal anymore. Like who the hell was even like actually tagged in anymore. Like we didn't even like, and the referee didn't even care. Like all four were like wrestling in the middle of the ring, like in the middle of that ye. And like we didn't even know who the hell was like legal, right? And like, dude, these spots were so bad, to the point where like it was like maybe like 10 to 15 minutes before the hot tag finally came in, and AJ Lee was finally tagged in. And dude, by the time she was tagged in, like the whole like stretching it out and like waiting and stalling was so obnoxious and got so out of hand, to the point when AJ Lee finally tagged in, nobody cared. Like the pop wasn't even there. Nobody popped. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody really popped for her, and that was like, god damn, man, like what a waste of an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So that's really like how that match felt to me. And obviously by the end, like we had like that horrible table spot where like AJ Lee kind of like speared CM Punk while like I don't know like Seth Rollins. Man, that was just so bad. All right, it was such a bad match. AJ Lee didn't look that amazing in my opinion. I mean I never really rated AJ Lee as a good wrestler to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that AJ really proved something. I don't know. I think we're over. I think in like 2-3 months we're gonna be just like over AJ Lee. Like she's just gonna be like Nikki Bella or like some other like old timer that like people just don't care about anymore. You know what I'm saying? And then
she's not Nikki Bella. Don't do that. Nikki Bella was the only trash one from back then. Anyways,